Hello from Epcot! I am back at Epcot. I did not think it was going to happen, but I got a last-minute reservation. So I'm going to go inside and eat as much food from the Festival of the Holidays as possible and check out this surprise. They finished, there it is, they finished the fountain outside of Spaceship Earth. They took the walls down. That's so cool. This just happened yesterday. They took the walls down and pretty much took everybody by surprise, and it looks beautiful. This doesn't have as nostalgic of a place in my heart as it does for a lot of other people, but it is still really cool, and I'm so happy that the walls are finally down. The fountain lights change colors here periodically. I'm excited to see this during the daytime as well, because I'm sure that it looks just as, if not more so, beautiful. But I don't have too much time to linger on this because I need to get some food. The park closes in less than 2 hours. Honestly, I'm gonna feel incredibly thankful no matter what I get to do or indulge in today, because again, I did not anticipate being able to come to Epcot at all the rest of the year, and I got that reservation. I feel so happy about it. I'm wearing my Mickey Mouse Santa hat right now in honor of the occasion, because Christmas is only a couple days away. So Merry Christmas Eve when you're probably watching this, and Merry Christmas as well. Let's head into the festival. This was the mirror wall that I like to show off sometimes. Hello there! It is definitely a lot quieter right now than it would be on any other given year, obviously, because of the reduced capacity. But it's still definitely a little bit weird to see it like this a couple days before Christmas, when historically it's been incredibly busy. Alright, so I'm heading into the World Showcase to start my adventure today, and I wanted to show this off because I don't know if I showed it off really last time. I think I'm going to head towards I'm Feeling Canada this time, because there's a few food options that I definitely want to indulge in tonight. There it is. Isn't that adorable? Kind of hard to see. It's a little bit dark. Honestly, it's a little bit quiet heading into the World Showcase, which I anticipated being pretty busy and populated right now, which is pretty good news for me in terms of trying to get as much food as I can in the next hour and a half or so. All right, I've almost made it to Canada. That is where I'm starting my savory food adventure. Well, it's going to start savory, of course, with the purchase and consumption of the seared scallops, and there they are. It's a little bit hard to see. I love scallops. I'm gonna give these a try, and you know what? I'm just gonna say that I love them already. All right, I'm sitting on a post over here by my bear friends, apparently, but are you ready for this? I was blurry the whole time, but I don't even care. That was phenomenal. That was, you know, that was the best scallop that I've ever had at Epcot. Yes. Also, the price compared to the portion for this was very reasonable comparatively to previous scallops that I've enjoyed at Epcot specifically, so I'm very happy about this. Gonna finish this off and then head off to my next destination. Okay, so I'm heading into the World Showplace now to see if there's any food in here that we potentially missed last time. I tell you what, that scallop was the gift that kept on giving, because it came with these diced sweet apples. Man, it was really good. I'm curious what foods they're gonna have in here. This is a pretty cool display over here. Marshmallow and Olaf, and some merchandise right over there, and the food is back here. Okay, so there's a Festival Favorites booth. Blackened bass, white cheddar grits, and okra with tomato and onion stew. What? Or duck and dumplings with roasted Brussels sprouts and fig reduction. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to get that blackened bass and grits. Okay, look at the size of the portion of blackened bass that I got. That is absolutely incredible. This is completely huge. I'm going to try to not make the same mistake that I made with the scallop, because I ate the scallop and then I ate everything else later, and it's supposed to go together. It is one cohesive food. Love being blurry. Isn't that just great? That is so good. It's spicy. So there's a Prost booth with charcuterie and cheese, and then a Holiday Hearth booth, and they have, it looks like mostly sweet options here. They have a red velvet mini bundt cake, a salted caramel Spaceship Earth cookie, snowball cookies, peppermint bark, holiday fruit cake, and then mousse crunch. Wow. Okay, I think I'm still on the hunt for some savory items, which kind of breaks my heart, because a lot of these sweet choices that I've seen today have been very tempting, but I'm gonna continue along my adventure today around the showcase because I only have about an hour now. We have a bunch of Christmas trees set up around the World Showplace to take pictures. In front of this is probably one of the biggest ones over here near the entrance. And this is really cool. Some projections up there. I love this. Man, I wish that Brendan and I had come in here. We could have taken a cool selfie, but I do think that this is probably the coolest part about the World Showplace. Marshmallow and Olaf. How cool is this, right? Okay, I'll have to get more food. The portions tonight have been so incredible. I've been so surprised. It may be because I came at the very end of the night right before close, but I don't know. Either way, I'm feeling so good and happy about what I've gotten so far, and I don't know, I'm feeling so indulgent. I want to eat everything. So I'm going to bypass the France booth, but I wanted to show off just how beautiful the France Pavilion looks at night. Hopefully in the future, the Ratatouille extension, maybe hopefully in the near future. I'm crossing my fingers, will be open and it'll just double the beauty of this pavilion. So I was going to bypass Morocco until I saw this, the Sphinge, the warm beignets with cream, cinnamon, sugar, and chocolate sauce. I am gonna have to get that. All right, are you prepared for this? Because here they are, the beignets. They look so good. Brendan, I know you're watching right now, and I know you're so incredibly jealous, and I hope you are, because these just look phenomenal. Always gotta love the harsh lights from sitting directly underneath a lamp. That is the sweetest thing I've ever had. This is, of course, all over my face, but it wildly surprised me how soft and warm it was. I thought it was gonna be flaky or crunchy, and then the sugar and chocolate just surprised me. I don't know, this is just, every single thing has been an absolute just cannonball of goodness tonight. So I stopped into the Japan store to check out the Pokemon collection because I'm getting more into Pokemon, or back into Pokemon, and it looks like this entire area has been commandeered by Nintendo, and even the Pokemon selection over here is getting a little bit small. This used to be a huge portion of the store, and it's reduced to a Pokemon corner now. Oh well, I like that Snorlax up there. Alright, so I made it over to the American Adventure Pavilion, and this is another pavilion where I wanted to get pretty much everything, and I'm gonna commit to getting this because this is what I wanted to get at the very beginning of the festival. I didn't get it last time, and I really regretted it. I don't know if I'm feeling that big of a portion currently right now, but I'm gonna commit to it because I wanted it, and I'm probably gonna be pleasantly surprised. Sweet molasses cookies. Look at the portion that they gave me. This could feed a family of 5, probably. That is so much turkey. Oh my god, I am so elated, but so nervous for myself. All right, I'm gonna try to get some of everything with this bite. The stuffing, the mashed potatoes, the green beans, the turkey, and the gravy, and the cranberry sauce. This was exactly how I thought it was gonna taste. It was so good. I'm still working on it. I'm gonna bring it with me because I have a few more minutes before the park closes, and I wanna see if I can grab one more food item, potentially. Maybe not necessarily, because this would be the perfect item to end my trip on, but I'm gonna take this with me, and then I'll probably stop somewhere else, hopefully, and grab another snack. If not, then I'll stop and I'll finish this. Look how quiet it is in between the American Adventure, Italy, and Germany. It is very quiet, and the park is still open. And my final food of the festival, which almost fell out of my hand, oh my god, is this, which is the cannoli. Outside of Italy here, the crisp pastry filled with sweet ricotta, chocolate, and candied orange. Mine does not really look like the picture there, so I wonder what kind of a variation of the cannoli that I got, but I am excited. So the park's gonna be closing in a couple minutes. Let's see if you can actually see this a little bit better. There's that cannoli right there, which looks like it's just been completely dunked in chocolates. Okay, I gotta enjoy my last couple items here and then probably head on out. All right, I'll eat my cannoli because are you really a Disney vlogger if you don't show yourself consuming food? Ow. That's where I sat, right over there, to enjoy my turkey and my cannoli. The park is officially closed, which makes sense because the trains are not currently going. That cannoli was really, really good, but it was very, hard and very cold, and it hurt my tooth. The only thing that I did not get to do this trip that I really wanted to do was the Olaf scavenger hunt, because I really love those scavenger hunts. There's one right up there. Wow, I just sincerely just noticed that. But that would have been fun to do because I love theme park scavenger hunts, but maybe next time. I'm definitely under the impression that it was a busier day earlier today, because look at this. There's an extended queue just to get into the China Pavilion, it looks like. Never seen that before. Actually, that is probably most definitely the extended queue for Frozen Ever After, because that's been extending over to China anyway. So yes, that was absolutely the extended queue for Frozen. The line for the Mexico Pavilion has also been coming outside, not just for the Grand Fiesta Tour, but for the Mexico Pavilion itself, which I've thought has been pretty interesting. Alright, so I'm headed back to the tree. I'm about to head on home because the park's been closed for about 15 minutes from now. I would have also loved to see Joyful and the Voices of Liberty perform as well, but again, I didn't anticipate getting to come today, so I'm just happy that I got to come at all and eat a lot of food and be very gluttonous. I'm also really happy that I got to come tonight because I'm going to be starting up work again here very soon, so my vlogging availability is going to be a little bit different. It's not going to hopefully change too much. I'm still going to try to put up as much as I possibly can, but I'm getting back to the grind, more or less, which is definitely good in a lot of ways, I think. I definitely think that I've made the most of this YouTube experience in the time that my job has been on a bit of a hiatus, and I don't want to go into my actual job for privacy reasons, obviously, but getting to do YouTube and just being as committed as I've tried to be to it without being a daily vlogger, but consistently trying to pursue content that's going to be entertaining and relevant to me, and hopefully a lot of other people are going to enjoy. And if you're watching this, I presume that you do enjoy it. So thank you for coming along with this ride, and it is by no means over yet. I came over to test track as like kind of like a metaphor for like the ride, but I don't know. You get it, I hope. But I'm going back to work, but it's hopefully not going to impact YouTube. That was the point of this. And guess what? I'm blurry again. I must not like my hat. So I stopped at a mouse here just to see if there were any last minute Christmas presents I could potentially grab, but I feel pretty confident about what I got this year, so that's definitely good. There are still a lot of pretty cool options that are very tempting, but I think I did a pretty good job this year. At least I think so, and it's the thought that matters, right? Alright, but now it's back to the front of the park to head to the parking lot to finally drive home, and there's that beautiful Prism Fountain. This might take a little bit to get used to, but it is absolutely gorgeous, and I think an incredible addition to the entrance of Epcot. Without a doubt, I'm very excited to see it during the daytime. And it looks like the entrance area of Epcot is finally complete. The only aspect that would make this perfect is if a monorail was going by. But maybe one day, maybe when park hopping comes back, we can actually get some transportation to and from Magic Kingdom to Epcot. That would be super, super awesome. But as far as today, I got to go to the Festival of the Holidays again when I did not think it was going to happen. I did not think I was going to go back to Disney at all. And I got this last trip of the year, and at the last second, I had to come by myself because Brennan worked today. But I'm glad that I got to do it. Thank you for coming with me. And I know it's not always the most fun just to watch somebody eat food, but for me, it was a super fun trip. And I appreciate you coming along if you did. And I don't know, I'm feeling happy, satisfied. I am ready for Christmas, which is again a couple days away, and that just feels bizarre, absolutely bizarre, considering how fast this year feels like it's gone. But I'm excited nonetheless. I'll see you soon. Have a good day, and goodbye.